Hi David, my name's Christina. Terry spoke with you a couple hours ago on getting this video over to you with some issues we saw with your website and 3 tips that I'm going to give you on how to set your company above your competition. So the only thing I ask is if you wouldn't mind just giving me some feedback. I sent a lot of these out and I just want to make sure that it gives you guys some value without wasting any business owners' time. So the 3 things we're going to talk about are content, citations, and backlinks. With content, the average site needs 1,000 to 1,500 words in order to be optimized with Google. And I went ahead and copied your content over into a word counter, and you guys are sitting just above 500 words. So that would be my first suggestion, is getting up to that 1,000 words. That's just like a Google thing. And then also making sure that you have some keywords built into your content. And what I mean by that is a keyword is anytime that somebody does a search for whatever service they're looking for, like New Orleans tree service, this 4 words right here is one keyword. And if you look here, about 260 people a month are searching for New Orleans tree service. So that's 260 potential customers you guys are missing out on by not being on the first page of Google. So the number 1 spot organically belongs to Bayou Tree. And I just want to show you what their content looks like. They actually don't have much more content than you guys do. They're sitting at about 700 words. So that's the number that you need to beat, but I would start out at 1,000. Just that's the general guideline. You don't have to have 1,000 if your competitors aren't doing it, but content is king in Google's eyes, and that's what they're going to start basing more ranking off of, is how good and how high quality people's content is on their website in order to be on the first page of Google. So that would be my first suggestion. The next thing I want to talk about are citations. So the next visible section after you get past the Google Guaranteed, which people pay for, is the Google Map Pack. And in here you have people's Google My Business, which is free, listed, where you see their business name, address, and phone number. And in order to get in the top of these 3, you'll see here that Benton Tree Service is number 1, but they are not in the top 3 down here. So you don't have to be in the top 3 in order to be in the top 3 in the Google Map Pack. Now, ideally, you would want to be number 1 here and number 1 here. And then if you were running ads, to be number 1 up there, just to make sure that you've tripled your chances of somebody clicking on your link versus a competitor, right? But in order to get ranked up here, you have to do what we call citations. To get a citation, you submit your information, your business name, address, and phone number, into different directories like Yellow Pages, Yelp, CityStar, Thumbtack, etc. There's thousands and thousands of directories you can go get listed in. And so what you'll do is I would Google Benton Tree Service and figure out where they're getting listed under, because their profiles on all those different directories are going to show up in a Google search, and then go get listed in those same directories, and then try to double or triple the amount of directories. So if they're listed in 50, go after 100 to 150 directories and get yourself listed over and over again. It's really simple and easy to do. It's just time consuming is all. So that's how you get listed in the Map Pack. The last thing that I want to talk about are backlinks. And the way that backlinks work is we call it link juice, and it simply works like site A points to site B. Site A is the link juice, which gives site B more authority. In Google's eyes, it's like a popularity contest. You can have more sites coming into you to make you more popular, but there's a little more to it than that. Link juice is more effective if you have a relative site linking back to you. For example, a blog post about stump grinding, that's going to bring you a lot more authority and a power linking back to you than if you had a blog post about pizza linking back to you because you don't sling pizzas for a living. So this tool right here called Ahrefs, ahrefs.com, this gives really good breakdown of what people's sites are doing for them. It costs about $100 a month, and you can go out and get this tool yourself. It's not special just for SEO people. But it gives a good breakdown, and it looks like either your site's pretty new or you haven't done any backlinks to it because you're not showing up for any data. Now, if you want to get in that number 1 spot, you'll see that you need to beat out Bayou Tree, right? They have 111 different domains with 465 backlinks. And the great thing about this tool, if you went out and got it, was you can click and see exactly where they're listed and figure out what does it take to get listed under this blog and have a backlink pointing to your website. And you just have to reach out to the website. Usually they'll have like a contact section or something. You reach out to them and find that information out. So in closing, we talked about content, getting up to a minimum of 1,000 words on your homepage. Citations, getting listed in all those different directories with your business, and then link juice, making sure that you have links that are relative to what services you guys offer, pointing back to your website. If you have any questions about this, you can give me a call at 816-323-4100. Again, my name's Christina. I'm with KC Phoenix SEO. And like I said, if you wouldn't mind just giving me some feedback on the video, I'd really appreciate it.